Yesterday, God gave me a prophecy for those who believe in pre-tribulation rapture. So if you know anybody or if you get any comments from anyone who's pre-tribulation rapture and believes in that, just send them this message. Here it is. Matthew chapter 25. It's the words of Jesus, and it comes in, he's talking about the end days. He says, at that time, so in the end days, the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish, and 5 were wise. The foolish ones took their lamps, but did not take any oil with them. The wise, however, took oil in jars along with their lamps. Now here's the key verse. The bridegroom was a long time in coming, and they all became drowsy and fell asleep. At midnight the cry rang out, "Here's the bridegroom, come out to meet him." Then all the virgins woke up and trimmed their lamps. The foolish ones said to the wise, "Give us some oil, our lamps are going out." "No," they replied, "there may not be enough for both us and you. Instead, go to those who sell oil and buy some for yourselves." But while they were on their way to buy the oil, the bridegroom arrived, and the virgins who were ready went in with him to the wedding banquet, and the door was shut. Later the others also came and said, "Sir, sir, open the door for us." But he replied, "I tell you the truth, I do not know you. Therefore keep watch, because you do not know the day or the hour." Now when the bridegroom comes and the door is shut, that's the rapture. And the Bible says that there's people who, basically, you need to understand that the bridegroom is going to be a long time. In other words, there's going to be something that happens somewhere along the way that causes everyone to get drowsy, fall asleep. And a good 50%, half, 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. If Jesus had said 3 were wise and 8 were foolish, or 3 were foolish and 7 were wise, but he said 5 and 5. That's a 50-50 ratio. That's why it says one will be 2 will be sleeping in one bed, 1 will be left behind, or 1 will be taken. And what's it say? I got to remember the exact words, of course, because people get all uppity about it. But basically, if you read the word, you'll find out that a good 50%, and 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. 1 will be left, the other will be taken. When it talks about 2 will be out in the field, doing whatever, and 1 will be taken, the other left. But here's the thing. Those who are left behind, unless you're one of the 144,000 that gets a seal of God on your forehead, the next thing you can expect to happen within a few years is the locust with the sting of a scorpion coming down and attacking you. So you better hope that your heart is right with God. And I've heard a lot of people say that you have to believe in the rapture in order to partake in the rapture. Sorry, that's not biblical. You need to believe in Jesus and stand firm in your faith in the midst of persecution. And he who stands firm till the end will be saved.